Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm standing up and I'm in front of my brand new bookshelves, which I'm in love with. So I thought what I would do is I would show you my drama book collection, which spans all along here, continuing all along here as well. So I have quite a lot of theatrical books. Some are old books, some are newer books, some are just a random mix. But I thought I would show you guys because I'm somebody who loves booktube and I love watching people show off their bookshelves, but there is never anyone that shows off a drama bookshelf. I have one! So I thought I would show you. Boom! Okay, so what I have here is I have a 1937-38 copy of The Complete Plays of Bernard Shaw. I got it from this really cool bookshop in Wimbledon. If you go down to Cyril Black Way, there's a really cool old like secondhand bookshop and they have some really cool ones there. I then have the illustrated Stratford Shakespeare. I don't know how old that is. I don't think it's that old. I think it's like 70s. I have the stamps when they were doing the Shakespeare ones. I'll just pop that there because I prop it up. This is a reasonably old copy. I got this for like £2. All my old books, I haven't paid more than maybe a £5. It doesn't have a year in it. I think this is 1950s, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna put that back there. I then have these little copies of Shakespeare's works. These are really frail, like a page is coming out and things like that, but they're really awesome and I like them. Okay, this might be older than I thought. This is 1891. So I have these from 1891. I have volume 1, 3, 4 and 6. I just found them and collected them, so yeah. I then have my DVD copies of any Shakespeare plays. I have a copy of Cymbeline because I am Imogen. Macbeth. Basically every version there is known to man because I studied it at school. So I have those from then. Much Ado About Nothing, I think it's 1995 version with Kenneth Branagh and Emma Thompson, and it's one of my all-time favourite films. Then there is Shakespeare's As You Like It, Live from the Globe, and Midsummer Night's Dream, which I also really like. The 90s versions of those, Much Ado About Nothing and Midsummer Night's Dream, are just amazing. Now we're moving on to my theatrical theory books, I want to say. I am currently reading Brutus and Other Heroines by Harriet Walter. I've almost finished. That's like the tiny bit I've got left. I've got 2 chapters left, which I'm hoping to finish today. I then have Harriet Walter's Other People's Shoes, which is new. I've just got that. Konstantin Stanislavski's An Actor Prepares, which I think everyone should have. The Actor and the Target by Declan Donnellan, The Actor's Art and Craft by William Esper and Damon DeMarco. I don't want to get that wrong. It's all about Meisner technique, so yeah. I then have Facing the Fear by Bella Mellin. It's about stage fright, and I think you should always read about that as an actor because you never know when you're going to get stage fright. Then I have So You Want to Be a Playwright because I was considering writing plays. And then I have The Forest and the Field, Changing Theatre in a Changing World by Chris Good. I haven't read that yet, but I have it. Then I have the Actors and Performers Yearbook. This is highly recommended to have. I will keep darting out of shot because it's a really crop shot. Because it's got all of the contacts in it for all the agents and drama schools, things like that, that you will have. This is the 2017 edition. They'll bring another one out next year, I presume. The Singing and the Actor was recommended to me by my singing teacher. I'm hoping to get my diploma soon and then I'm qualified to teach. Woo! So that'll be kind of cool. I then also have Konstantin Stanislavski's Building a Character and Creating a Role. They are separated from there and I don't know why. And then I have You Are a Circle. Now that's not really a theatrical book, but it's sort of a more meditative book, but I feel meditation plays a big part in being an actor, so it's there. I also kind of just didn't think where I was going to put it. I then have So You Want to Go to Drama School, which is it's a reasonable book. I then have D. Cannon's In-Depth Acting. I highly recommend you read that. And then this, if you're going to be doing drama school auditions, #1 book I would recommend for auditions is this. It's called The Excellent Audition Guide by Andy Johnson. It's really good. Genuinely, he just puts it into terms that we can all understand, which is what we all want. But it is a really good one. And then I have The Rules of Acting by Michael Simpkins. I picked that up at the Globe. I have not read it yet. And then I have my notebooks, my theatrical notebooks. And the last two I have are Mastery of Movement by Rubles. Again, you should pick that up. And this is something that I really think every actor should read, like genuinely. It's amazing. When I was at RADA Summer School, we had a teacher called Andrew Tidmarsh who was really, really cool. I really liked him. And he's written a book along with somebody called Dr. Tara Stewart, and it's called An Attitude for Acting, How to Survive and Thrive as an Actor. And it's all about how when you're feeling down, about not getting roles, things like that, you know, how to be about it, you know, how to push through that and be yourself. And yeah, it's just really good. It helps you create a good attitude towards things and all of that, and I just think everyone should read this book. I will leave a link to this down below. Okay, we are now on to the second half. This is my Shakespeare collection, this chunk up to here. I like the New Cambridge Shakespeare editions just because they give quite a bit of room for you to be able to write your notes in the margins. That's why I like them. I also like the format, and I like the way it's they have a nice forward at the beginning and things like that. So I have Othello, Two Gentlemen of Verona, Midsummer Night's Dream, Much Ado About Nothing, Hamlet, As You Like It, Cymbeline, Romeo and Juliet, King Henry V, and the Sonnets. Where's Henry IV gone? I have got a copy of Henry IV, because that's my favourite history. Where the hell is it gone? I have just moved back from my grandma's, and it's probably in a box. Oh well, I'll find it. But I do have a copy of Henry IV, just so you know, because that's my fave history. I'm actually really annoyed about that. That's really gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to like try and find that later. Sorry, it's like my fave. I also have a little crown on top of there because Cymbeline is Imogen, and Imogen is a princess, and I am a princess, so I have a little crown. You know, just as you do. I have got a bit that's falling off. That was my prom crown, like my prom tiara that I wore, but when they were fitting it onto my head it snapped a bit off and they had to super glue it back on, but apparently it happens a lot. And now we're moving on to plays. I have the Connections 2014, of which I was a part of and performed at the National. I was in The Wardrobe by Sam Holcroft, and if I can find it, when Sam came to our school to talk to us, I got her to sign it just there. So I was really, really chuffed that I managed to get a copy of that and get her to sign it. If you want to know more about my experience with Connections, let me know in the comments down below, and I will explain what it is like and how it works. Because it's really a lot of fun. You do a lot. You learn a lot. It's good. I have a copy of Death of a Salesman. This is like an American edition because I picked it up at the NYU bookshop in New York when I was there earlier this year. So that's cool. I have Freak by Anna Jordan. I am borrowing a copy of The Ferryman by Jez Butterworth from a friend. I then have Lungs by Duncan Mcmillan. I'm knocking into something. Skinny Cat by Izzy Lim, which I highly recommend you read. I have done a review on this, so if you want to read that, watch it. I will leave a link to that down below. Boys by Ella Hickson, which I think people should read as well. It's an incredible play. Like, genuinely, I want to be in it someday. I then have this, which I found in a charity shop, which is Late Victorian Plays, 1890 to 1914. I think it's like a 1970s version. I then have BU21 by Stuart Slade. I also have Belfast Girls by Jackie McCarrick. Yeah, I'm not great with names. Fleabag by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I cannot tell you how much I love this play. My speech for drama school this year just gone was in here. And it's just the funniest. It's the funniest. I can't explain to you how good it is without ruining it. Please pick this up. If you want me to do a review on it, I most definitely will. I love this. I then have Contemporary Monologues for Women by Trilby James. Now, it's edited by Trilby James. I'll tell you a funny story. So I went to RADA Summer School and we had to pick a speech. Trilby James ended up being one of my teachers and I nearly shot myself. I then have these two old copies. This is 6 Plays for Girls by Florence Priestley, and I don't know entirely what year it is. Does it have something in 1965? The phone is going off. So that one's 1965. This is a book that I picked up in a pub in Oxford. It was like they had books there and they were like, you can take one and give one back, and I just took one, sorry. But it's called Short Plays for Amateur Acting by Mrs. Barry Payne, and this is from 1910, and it is in such good condition, and I was just like, well, it's for the cause of an actor. I then have Lazarus by David Bowie. Bowie. I get confused. I'm terrible with names. David Bowie is one of my favourite people of all time. Labyrinth is my all-time favourite film, and I love David Bowie's music. That's his new name, David Bowie. I then have a singular copy of The Wardrobe by Sam Holcroft. Not signed by Sam, but it's so that I could lend it out to friends. I then have R.C. Sheriff. Why am I doing an accent? Journey's End, which is a very good one. I did scenes from that when I was younger. I then have, of course, The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. Now, I could have gotten the one in a big lot of plays of his, but there aren't many editions of Oscar Wilde's plays which are singular. And this is the only version pretty much that I could find. But I did Cecily earlier this year in America and in the UK, as you guys know. Then I have People, Places and Things by Duncan Mcmillan, and I love this play. I cannot give it enough rave. The way it just shows how the industry can be for women and how it can screw with your mind if you are, it's just very good. I never got to see it in London. I'm really pissed off. I have Bull by Mike Bartlett. I wasn't actually a fan of this one. I've read it and I just didn't really like it. Yeah. Got Funny by Jack Thorne, which is a bit of a weird one. It's such a short book. Like, it's only, what, 38 pages? It's 38 pages long, and it cost me nearly 10 quid. I'm not kidding you. How thin is that? That was what annoyed me more, I think. I then have Let the Right One In by Jack. It's based on a novel, but it's adapted for stage by Jack Thorne. This is not my copy. This is my friend's. Mark, I need to give this back to you. I've had this since 2014 from Mark, and I need to give it back. That's 3 years, mate. I need to hand this back to you, my dear. I then have Poppy and George by Diane Samuels. I love this play. It's so sweet and interesting and beautiful, and I like it. There's the last scene and the last sort of monologue Poppy has. Like, if anyone's read this, they'll know where I'm going. I've got Nicholas Wright's Travelling Light, which I haven't read. I need to read that at some point. I have 2 copies of Simon Stevens' Punk Rock because I was playing Lily and then I played Tanya. Complicated, don't ask. I then have a copy of John Webster's The White Devil, one of my favourite classical plays. Thank you, Jack, for getting me into this. I did Flamineo as one of my speeches. I have A Strange Thing in Me, to the which I cannot give a name. And it's such a beautiful speech. And I think I'm probably going to do it as my main classical speech this year. Yeah, I love it. I have Arthur Miller's The Crucible. I went to Salem this year, had a shit fit when I saw everyone's names on stones. Yeah. Alan Bennett's The History Boys. Now, if you read The Wardrobe, you know the last scene is with modern teenagers. And when we were doing it at the National, we got to wear the ties that the History Boys wore on stage. So I could have worn James Corden's tie. Yeah. I have Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire. I haven't read it yet. I need to. I also have Tennessee Williams's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and The Last Menagerie. I need to read both of those as well. I have Nell Gwyn by Jessica Swale. I don't want to butcher your name, my dear. I'm so sorry. I'm shit at names. But this, holy Krampus McGratus, this is one of the best plays I've ever read. I love it. Nell is my spirit animal and I wanted to play her, and there were auditions for it to a 2-week run in London and I couldn't go because I got this film thing and I'm being paid for it and I need the money, and I could have played Nell and I didn't even audition, so who knows, I may not have even been cast. But and then I have my college copy of Julius Caesar that I never gave back. So that, people, is my drama book collection. I hope you enjoyed watching that. It was a bit weird, but cool at the same time. Yeah, that's all of my acting books so far, I think. There could be more under my bed. I'm missing Henry IV. I know Jack's got some of my books. I need to get those back. The Pride by Alexis K. Campbell is one that I have that Jack is borrowing and I need to get back off him. So, yeah. One of the best plays you'll ever see or read. It's my all-time favorite. I cannot explain to you how good it is. It explores the themes of homosexuality between two different eras, 1958 and 2008, and how it's differently perceived. And as a bisexual woman, it's just beautiful. Yeah, I can't. I know I'm lending something. What else did I lend them? These are my favourite plays as well, but I can't remember what they are because they're not on my bookshelf. I'm terrible. This is so bad. Thank you for watching. My hair is a mess. It's being all cut off soon. It's gonna be like half my hair off. That's gonna be great. Just to hear. That's all you're gonna see from now on. Woo! Unless, I bet you what I'm gonna get is somebody who's gonna be cutting my hair like, it's too nice, we'll just curl it under. And I'll be like, okay. I wanted it cut. It's so long. I haven't cut my hair since October. I'm waffling. Let's finish this. Thank you guys for watching my drama book collection. I now have beautiful bookshelves I'm very happy about. Thank you for watching though, I really do appreciate it. If you want to see anything drama related that you specifically want, I don't care who you are, let me know. Drama, theatrical, film, whatever. My experience, my advice, which probably is shite, but I'll give it to you anyway. What I've learned, you know, let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Boom. So please do let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all the general jazz. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, I use those. Don't be afraid to message me or email me if you want to ask a question that you don't want to ask in the public boxes. I am more than happy to answer. I've answered questions before about drama school, acting, film, theatre, television, whatever. I haven't done television. Don't ask me about television. Unless it's like, is Game of Thrones the best? In which case I'll be like, yes and no, I haven't watched season 7 yet, so don't give me spoilers. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you through a lens sometime very, very soon.